On this episode, we have a deeply human conversation with one of the leading experts on humans. My guest is Aaron, the owner of Carbon, created to push human development forward through best practices in training, health, and injury rehabilitation. Beyond his work, Aaron is one of the most interesting, intelligent, and inspiring people I know. We don't get to see each other often, but when we do, it's filled with insight and deep conversation, something I'm always grateful for. We also talk about failed businesses, raising daughters, and making time for yourself. Let's jump in.
How do you think our phones and stuff, or like social media phones and all that stuff impact that?
Oh, huge. The readings with college kids now with social media, there's a direct correlation to it now. You're seeing a lot more kids come out with those type of readings in those tests. And you wouldn't think. They're not outwardly showing it, but because they're so attached to what's on their phone and it means a lot to them, it's a very erratic kind of brain state.
Do you see that in clients that come see y'all? Do you ever coach anybody on like what they're doing, like with their phone? Like, do you ever even bring that up?
Yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit. I think in some aspects,
it's like you can't get, like, when someone's overweight and you go, well, like, you really should just stop eating like that, like fat shaming. It's almost like cell phone shaming. Like you can't shame people into like going like you shouldn't be on your phone as much.
Yeah, I think that's a tough one. So I'll tell you, I usually just go to like the pillars in the sense of like, hey, how do they start and how they end their days? And it's usually around like, when you wake up, don't let the first thing be like touching your phone, right? Like, go do all the other things, maybe even get some sunlight, then eat whatever, then you can get to your phone. And then at night, it's always like, hey, 90 minutes to, 2 hours before bed, how about you down with the phone, make sure you have lighting that's not like overhead light, make sure it's a lamp light, read a book, whatever you need to do. At least that way you at least can kind of have the inputs and outputs of the day kind of taken care of. But I'll be honest, some people are smashed by the time 1 or 2 o'clock happens. It doesn't matter what they do, just because that's like part of their job, and especially now if you think of, even Slack, if you look at a Slack channel with some corporates, they look at that as just a text message form of communication within a corporate structure. And so they're looking for the dings and who's like in the multiple conversations that are going at the same time. So by the time 2 or 3 p.m. hits, their brains are sometimes trash unless they really take care of themselves and kind of structure their day to like be conscious of it.